The Experiencing of Feeling by Carl R. Rogers. On Becoming a Person. A Therapist's View of Psychotherapy. I would like to say something more about this experiencing of feeling. It is really the discovery of unknown elements of self. The phenomenon I am trying to describe is something which I think is quite difficult to get across in any meaningful way. In our daily lives, there are 1,001 reasons for not letting ourselves experience our attitudes fully, reasons from our past and from the present, reasons that reside within the social situation. It seems too dangerous, too potentially damaging, to experience them freely and fully. But in the safety and freedom of the therapeutic relationship, they can be experienced fully, clear to the limit of what they are. They can be and are experienced in a fashion that I like to think of as a pure culture, so that for the moment the person is his fear, or he is his anger, or he is his tenderness, or whatever. Perhaps again, I can clarify this by giving an example from a client which will indicate and convey something of what I mean. A young man, a graduate student who is deep in therapy, has been puzzling over a vague feeling which he senses in himself. He gradually identifies it as a frightened feeling of some kind, a fear in himself. He gradually identifies it as a frightened feeling of some kind, a fear of failing, a fear of not getting his PhD. Then comes a long pause. From this point on, we will let the recorded interview speak for itself. Client, I was kinda letting it seep through. But I also tied it in with you and with my relationship with you. And that's one thing I feel about it, is kind of a fear of it going away, or that's another thing, it's so hard to get hold of, there's kind of two pulling feelings about it. Or two me's, somehow. One is the scared one that wants to hold on to things. And that one I guess I can feel pretty clearly right now. You know, I kinda need things to hold on to, and I feel kinda scared. Therapist, That's something you can feel right this minute, and have been feeling and perhaps are feeling in regard to our relationship, too. Client, won't you let me have this, because, you know, I kinda need it. I can be so lonely and scared without it. Therapist, Let me hang on to this, because I'd be terribly scared if I didn't. Let me hold on to it. Pause, client, it's kinda the same thing. Won't you let me have my thesis or my PhD? So then, 'cause I kinda need that little world. I mean, therapist, in both instances it's kind of a pleading thing too, isn't it? Let me have this because I need it badly. I'd be awfully frightened without it. Long pause. Client, I get a sense of. I can't somehow get much further. It's this kind of pleading little boy, somehow, even. What's this gesture of begging? Putting his hands together as if in prayer, isn't it funny? 'Cause that. Therapist, you put your hands in sort of a supplication. Client, yeah, that's right. Won't you do this for me, kinda? Oh, that's terrible. Who, me, beg? Perhaps this excerpt will convey a bit of the thing I have been talking about, the experiencing of a feeling all the way to the limit. Here he is, for a moment, experiencing himself as nothing but a pleading little boy, supplicating, begging, dependent. At that moment, he is nothing but his pleadingness. All the way through. To be sure, he almost immediately backs away from this experiencing by saying, who, me, beg? But it has left its mark. As he says a moment later, it's such a wondrous thing to have these new things come out of me. It amazes me so much each time, and then again there's that same feeling, kind of feeling scared that I've so much of this that I'm keeping back or something. He realizes that this has bubbled through, and that for the moment he is his dependency, in a way which astonishes him. It is not only dependency that is experienced in this all-out kind of fashion. It may be hurt, or sorrow, or jealousy, or destructive anger, or deep desire, or confidence and pride, or sensitive tenderness, or outgoing love. It may be any of the emotions of which man is capable. What I have gradually learned from experiences such as this is that the individual in such a moment is coming to be what he is. When a person has, throughout therapy, experienced in this fashion all the emotions which organismically arise in him, and has experienced them in this knowing and open manner, then he has experienced himself in all the richness that exists within himself. He has become what he is. Thanks for listening.
Mother Earth, you're my life support system. As a soldier, I must drink your blue water, live inside your red clay, and eat your green skin. Help me to balance myself. As you hold in balance the earth, the sea, and the space environments. Help me to open my heart, knowing that the universe will feed me. I pray my boots will always kiss your face, and my footsteps match your heartbeat. Carry my body through space and time. You're my connection to the universe and all that comes after. I'm yours and you are mine. I salute you. For more content, please like and subscribe.